Hello everybody, welcome to your Daily Pop. How is everybody? Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know what is going on weather-wise, but we are having these howling winds and rain, and I thought, oh, what a wonderful time to kind of tuck in, get a nice flannel warm background with some warm colors. And this is what I felt the moment I woke up, a joyous view of the future. Because sometimes I need to use weather and other things as a lovely example that I can kind of hunker down and have a day, a cozy day and burn sage and make great videos, and I don't have to run out and walk and exercise and deliver lunches and do all this stuff. It's like we're giving ourselves permission to do what we want. And also, I put some coins out here because I felt like today's message definitely was, and I'm just going to break the deck and pull right from here, and we're going to see some of the messages that come in. There we go. We are open to and receptive to all the world is offering us: wealth, love, companionship. And for a lot of you guys, this is a question when this comes up, obviously when we get the Knight of Cups: love offerings, affection, relationships, great connections. That's going to be moving towards you. You have the freedom and the power to create the life you desire with the people in it, the opportunities in it, the direction you want to go in. This works in accordance with boundaries. Listen, I'm not going to let anybody infringe on my resources or my time that isn't high vibrational. You are going to be living and full of positive energy. Like last night, I was so excited because I went to the bead store, and I usually don't work in glass beads, but I found these beautiful heart beads and tube beads, and I started to make some pretty bracelets because I'm getting excited about Christmas. Once October hits, I'm ready, and I started making these, and I was in the best mood. I was watching my favorite show, and I'm such a supreme weirdo that I like foreign murder mysteries where I have to watch subtitles, and this particular one is in Dutch, and am starting to dream in Dutch. It's so crazy. So it's one of those things where I get so engrossed, and then I realize what it was, why I'm so attracted to these foreign things that I have to watch the subtitles. It's because I'm paying attention now. I'm not multitasking, so I don't know what's going on, and I'm not like dividing my attention. I have to read the subtitles to know what's going on, so I'm fully absorbed. And when we're fully absorbed in whatever we're doing, a great creative process, connecting with somebody, we feel enriched, right? Now, you are going to move towards being deeply fulfilled in what you do when we have this card too. It means you feel good about who you are and where you're at. Nobody is going to get away with anything from you. You're not going to feel like, I'm not going to give you an example of that in just a moment. Yeah, overthinking. This has happened to me, so I'm going to take that 7 and 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords into account, and then we're going to see what the refresher button is. There we go. So let's talk about that 10 of Cups and how we get to that. I was literally at these moments last night, and before I woke up, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rectify the situation right now. What happens is we have this door-to-door people that come in. They want to do assessments on your homes, do all these things. And I got engrossed in a conversation. The girl was really nice. But what happened is all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, I'll talk to my husband. I'll call you back. But it was like, however they are given to their sales pitches, they kind of use distraction tactics to try to sign you in on this thing. And all of a sudden I'm on her phone with her boss because she hit some button and he's making an appointment, and I just thought, I'll ask Ian and see what he thinks. But it was so to the point where I was like, oh my God, now I got to call and cancel this if he doesn't want it. And I was like, how did I get hemmed in? And part of it is that people do have deceptive tendencies when they want something from you, but all you have to do is this and say, do I really want this? And if I don't, you just say no right away. All I had to do, and it's because I'm nice and I don't like to just tell people, I would sit and have a conversation, but I'm not going to buy whatever you're selling if it's not necessary and I don't need it. But I just got caught up in that, and then I was like beating myself up at night going, oh my God, now I have to make this phone call. What if they put me on hold forever? And then I felt like I don't want to have to explain why I don't want somebody's service, because they kind of like were kind of like snow plowing me into it. And then I was overthinking, and then it was like, and then I was aggravated. But I thought, you know what? All I have to do is refill all my old cups and call them up and say, thank you, this isn't for me. I discussed it, but please take me off your list, so on and so forth. That's exactly what I did first thing this morning. And then I felt like this contentment, because what happens if we think other people are trying to persuade, guide, or again, Seven of Swords, take something from us, force their services on us, whatever it is, we can get agitated, right? But this is about welcoming calm and balance and feeling full of energy, vitality, and in your mind being a calm person and realizing, when I look forward to my life with grateful optimism, good things come for me. And comment down below if you've ever had that, somebody just kind of starting this nice conversation, and then all of a sudden you're wrangled into something you don't even know you signed up for. So, but again, we're still treating others with kindness and respect, but I feel like we need to step outside our comfort zone, and it's necessary for growth to say no when we need to say no. And every little failure can be a learning experience, right? You know, we can practice. It can be with bosses, it can be with pushy family members, it can be with whatever we want, right? And we're recognizing that the past has no power over me anymore. I am grateful for my future and right now, and I'm not going to go backwards, and I can do absolutely anything that I put my mind to. I give up the habit to criticize myself, and I'm going to push forward and affirm that I am ready to, you know, let go of all the fake stories that are made up in my head. Oh, I was incompetent, I was weak, so on and so forth. I am strong, and, you know, I feel like we are all way too big with these beautiful gifts in our heart, in our lives, to feel self-pity or to go on lower vibrations. We're going to follow our intuition and realize that our heart is going to keep us safe, and we are going to be able to recognize and engage in work that impacts ourselves and the world positively. So you guys, that is your daily pop. I love that. I have a little ring of gold. I think what I'm going to do is go on IG and post some specials. I feel like running some fun pre-Christmas specials of some of my jewelry, so I'll be having some stuff up there. And remember, just reaffirm things. My thoughts are my reality, so I think of a bright new day. I think of good things. I think of happy things. I think of abundance. I think of good cheer. And I think of looking forward to all the events taking place. And turn the mundane into beautiful. If it's a rainy day and there's nothing going on and you're looking for something to do, engross yourself in a beautiful, like, baking endeavor. Make some brownies, make something from scratch. Look around your house. There's always a gazillion resources. If you have glue and you have sea glass, there you go. You can make a look box. If you have, you know, old wigs, whatever it is, you really can create. Sew and, you know, think of things that weren't there before that you can create and you'd be proud of. You're going to engage in work that makes you feel good. Engage in little endeavors. And if not, cook up some popcorn, put your feet up and watch a funny show. Let yourself relax. I told myself that's what I'm going to do for myself today, because what I found was I was finding busy work. I was running lunches, tea, and doing this, that, all over the place. And I thought, you know what, I haven't had a cozy day in where I just get to create great videos and chill out and also do research on subject matters I love, astrology, psychology, and things like that. Great research day. So you guys, love and light. Let me know down below too, if you guys, what you're doing for Halloween, if you're doing anything, if you are going to go dark, if what your kind of plans are, because I'm just curious. I know I'm half of the people that I speak to, they're kind of half and half. They're like, you know, they don't really, they're thinking of just leaving a big dish outside because they don't really, you know, kids, they don't really, this happened to me too, and kids don't deserve to miss out on all the fun of dressing up and going out. But again, with COVID, I don't even know what people are really doing. I'm going to check out what some of what the local town ordinances and people are thinking of that, because I do love to see the young little critters get all dressed up, and I love this. And I feel like, you know, it's a great way to meet your neighbors and their children too. Remember, this whole read is about you are allowed to ask for what you want and what you need and fill those cups up and feel positively about who you are and where you're going. Love and light.